Hello, this is a piano tutorial for Rex Orange County's song Waiting Room. It's a really nice one off the album Apricot Princess. And I've been playing this song a lot recently, and I thought I would show anyone who wants to learn how to play it. So you're going to start on a very simple chord, just a C major. So you've got a C in the bass, and then essentially you just have all the notes of a C major, but you can ignore that C if you want to. So you've just got E, G, and C in the right hand. And it's kind of nice to slightly roll into it instead of just going. So you can go. And then you're going to go B, C, B, and then hit the C again. So. And then you're going to hit that E with your right hand. So again. Then you're going to do this. So you're going to jump down to an A flat in the bass, and you've got an E, A flat, and a C. So, and then you're going to hit them. You're going to hit them together, and then once there, and then once again in the bass, and then this pinky's going to drop down to a B. Let me say also that the rhythm is really up to you. It's just anything that I am doing is probably I'm just making it up, so don't fret too much about whether you're playing it exactly in rhythm. Just think about the chords and try and make it sound as accurate as you want to. So I'll play that again from the start. This is your next chord here, so you're going, that bass line is going from A flat to A quite quickly, and then when you get there you're going to play an A minor in your right hand, but it's just inverted, so it's this chord played here, so you've got an E, G, A, and a C, so. And then you're going to, after holding that chord, you're going to go from E, G, to a C, and then you're going to play this chord, where you've got it's just an E minor, so you got E in the bass and then E, G, and B. So from the start we have. So there. Now you're going to go here. You've got an F in your left hand, and then an F on the right hand, an A flat, and a C. And then you're going to go back to the start. So that's that sort of main instrumental bit at the start. I'll play it once more. And then that's going to loop again for the first part of the verse. And then again it's the same chords for the bit where it's like I'm falling to pieces, and there you again, you're just playing this again, and then this is the bit where he's singing where I'm on my own. Now instead of going to an E minor, you're going to go, this bass line's going to shoot up to a B, and you're going to play, essentially it's a B flat major, so you've got B flat in the bass, and then a D, an F, and a B flat. And then just as it leads back in, so this is a bit where he's like, and I'm on my own. And notice there, just before it goes in, he brings it down to a dominant 7th, so the A flat. And then you're going to go to this nice chord down here. So this is a bit where it's like, even though I'm a walking emotion. Yeah, so that chord is an E flat major 7. So you got an E flat in the bass, E flat, G, B flat, and D. Even though I'm a walking emotion. Now this chord is a B flat major 7, except it's inverted, so that's why you have this nice clash here. So how you're playing that is a B flat in the bass, F, A, B flat, and a D. So going that from here. Even though I'm a walking emotion. And then you go back. Without you. And then this chord loops again. And you're so high above me, but I promise I can learn to. So this is slightly different. So he's singing that. I promise I can learn. you're going to go from this D down to a, so now it's becoming, instead of a major 7, it's a dominant 7, so you have a D flat instead of a D. Learn to love me. Now you just go to a straight up D major, so you've got D, D, F sharp, A, D. And this is the bit where it's like, love me. And then in the video it kind of bends down, I'm sure you recognize it. And then this is the bit where it goes, 4 seasons did fly by, and I cry, essentially this bit. So you're just going to start in a G major, where you've just got a G in the bass, G, and the G major triad in your right hand, so G, B, and D. And then you're going to shoot down to this chord here, which is E flat diminished or something. I'm not entirely sure. You might have to help me out in the comments section. But it's an E flat, G, and then a B. So, and then halfway through that chord, that G is going to drop down to a G flat. So how it sounds together is 4 seasons did fly by, and I cry, usually in the evening, before I calm myself sleeping. There, you sort of hear it there where that drops down. Sleeping, and I'm a sleeping, cause each weekend. Now this bit is, you just go up to the same E minor that we had at the start, and then it's going to go back down to this shape here where you have E flat, so E flat in the bass, E flat, B flat, sorry, E flat, G flat, B, and then the B is going to drop down to an A. So, and these chords largely loop for a large portion of the song. So I'll play that once more through. Yeah, and now, and then for the bit where he's like, and we don't even need to mention, it's nice to play, it's essentially the same chords, but you can play them down the octave, so it's like, and we don't even need to mention all the things that matter, or anything you're stressing about, just tell me why your day was good, love me after hours. So again, it's the same chords, just playing them down the octave. After hours. So there's the E minor, and then again, you're going to go to this shape here with the E flat, and then that's going to drop down to the E. So I'll play that once more just with that bit. So we don't even need to mention all the things that matter, or anything you're stressing about, just tell me why your day was good, love me after hours. Now that you're the one I'm in, social, I'm only eating solo. Yeah, sorry, I butchered the lyrics there, but you get the idea. And yeah, that's essentially that part of the song. There's one more part that we can go over, and it's like, this bit's going to sound something like this. So, I'll just break down those chords. So again, we're just going to start on this G major, and you can play it with octaves in the bass if you want to. So G, B, D, and G. So it's, I said the likelihood just frightens me, and it's easier to hide. So what you want to do with your pinky there is just sort of drag it down from that F sharp to an F. So you're making the G major shape a dominant shape there. So how that sounds is, I said the likelihood just frightens me, and it's easier to hide. Now you're going back to a C major. I can't ignore it endlessly. So this bit, you've just got a C, and then a G, and then a C, and an E. Can't ignore it endlessly, eventually things die. So this is a B major chord, so you've got a B in the bass, F sharp, a B, and then a D sharp. So how that sounds is, I said the likelihood just frightens me, and it's easier to hide. I can't ignore it endlessly, eventually things die. Back up to the C, and if only he'd remember my... Notice there how we went between the C to the B, back to the C, back to the B, and now it's, and this is the bit, it's only he'd remember my name. Now you're going to play play an A minor 7. So you've got A's in the bass, A, C, E, and G. If only you remember mine. And now you're going to do a D major, name one final time. So that's just a D major. You can play it down here if you want, but the notes are a D, and then a D, F sharp, A, and a D. So how that bit sounds in its entirety is, I said the likelihood just frightens me and it's easier to hide. I can't ignore it endlessly, eventually things die. But if only he'd remember my name one final time. Instead of all the things that matter. Yeah, so yeah, those chords cover most of the song, and I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Let me know anything I can do better in the comments, and thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back soon with some more Rex Orange County tutorials.